What's going on, everybody, and welcome to this channel. My name is Mr. BN King, and today, folks, I'm gonna take a look and also review this really beautiful Bartop arcade machine right here. Yes, it's a Bartop arcade, but it's not an ordinary Bartop arcade. This is actually a Raspberry Pi in bed. So yes, it's a Raspberry Pi Bartop, which surprisingly, I've never actually ever seen one. So this is actually my first time actually getting this Bartop arcade. I had no plan actually of buying this, but once I saw this, first of all, I found this scrolling off of the internet. You know, was looking for some gaming stuff, and then all of a sudden, this popped up. It's just like a Bartop, but instead of like, you know, it's just any other one that has, like, let's say, you know, just nothing in it. It actually has something in it. So here there are about 10,000, think about, yeah, it is 10,000 games in here, all pre-installed, and I will show you guys about only just a few here what other case we're dealing with here. It's nothing more than just retro arcades, and of course some in the arcades, so it's pretty much hit and miss, and you know, it dates back all the way from the good old classic retro era on the 60s, 70s, upwards until the 2000s. I believe that's the length that this can has. But of course, given that it has a Raspberry Pi, but not surely if it's going to be powerful enough, but we'll just see and find out. So anyways, yes, this is the Bartop arcade here. The Raspberry Pi can show you guys the details here. So of course, here's your monitor screen here. It's actually about 19-inch. So yeah, it's 19. It's a huge big screen. Oh, and speaking of which, when I got this package, it came into a very, like, it was this size, but a little bit much bigger, and of course it's premium package, and of course there are stuff that included with the, like, the power cable that of course the buyer will ship you whatever you are from the country, and of course these parts included. So you can see these parts includes with the little mini screwdriver, and, you know, some buttons if you want to replace any of these buttons here, and I don't know what this is, but I think it's something to do with the stick here. So yes, so what do we have here? You got the screen, you got two gamepad controller sticks with, of course, the buttons, all fully functional. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, even though the whole thing's plastic, but it just feels nice. Of course, you got the coin stars on both sides. Here is the volume adjust. You can see here, and here you can just place your headphones. Here on the left side here, that is the power that goes to connect. Of course, there's a switch here onto the right, which is going to be very interesting. Here, it's usually supposed to be here a little coin operator. You can see here coin operator, but of course the buyer, actually seller, actually modify it to really to fit to work, because of course there's another model of this that includes the coin operator, but to give it into a Raspberry Pi, nah, just pretty much just fill it in and just have it. So pretty much is a little display, but there's a thing, and inside here is the board, and of course the monitor in here. I guess I can actually see if we can take a look here, if I can find stuff. You can maybe not see it, but of course here you can kind of see, well, you can't see, but I'm just trying to look for the flashlight here. I might have forgotten about it, but yeah, in here is a rotary. Well, once you turn on, you'll be able to see it. So there you have it, folks. So let me turn it on and see and show you guys how it functions. It's pretty simple. It's like anything, like it would just turn on normally, so it should turn up normally, but it's better if I turn it off the lights so you can see it better and clear. So give me just 1 second. Have this set up here. Ooh, this thing should be a little bit of a... Alright, let me just place this right here. There we go. It should not wobble too much. There it goes. Alright, let me just turn the light off here and show you guys how it boots up. So let me just put it up here. Alright. So there's the game stream boot up, and of course there's no volume, so let me turn this on. Now, another given fact is the sound. The sound is okay. Let me find this. The sound's alright. I mean, it's not like loud enough to really, you know, for anyone to hear. It's actually pretty mid, but also there's like a bit distortion. You can't hear it from here, but there is a bit of a distortion here or there. But that could be from the machine, or it could be something in the speakers. I'm not really sure, but that's how it came with. But anyways, yes. So here it is, the title course. Let me just lower this so I can really hear me. So here, of course, it gives you the menu pop up when you first boot up this. So there gives you a selection of, well, first there's a selection of your favorites. There's Super Nintendo, Famicom, bunch of Nintendo games, 64, Game Boy, Virtual Boy, Game & Watch, Sega, the Mega Drive, and 32, CD, Dreamcast, Game Gear. Of course, there's also PlayStation TurboGrafx, the Neo Geo. We got the Atari 2600, 7800, Lynx. The Lynx, we got the Neo Geo Pocket, the Wonder Swan, Doom, Matrix, Odyssey, Capcom, memes of all sorts, of course, also hacks of it as well. PGM, IRAM, Technos, Ave. There's like a whole bunch of here that gives you also, like, you know, selections of brands like Date, ADEs, Band Presto, Daleco, Konami, Kaneko, Midway, Nemco, SNK, Taito, Tecmo, Sammy. You know, the list goes on and on here. So not very much, and of course it gives you the number of games you can see from here at the top. So if I want to actually boot up a game, I would just want to click, and there's like a whole selection of games. So like Super Nintendo, say, yeah, mostly there's just a bunch of emulators here. So, you know, if you want to play any of your choosing, I mean, everything in here just pretty much almost has it all. The only one thing that I would say is that some games will work, and it works first level. So let me just show you guys an example. So let's see, if I want to play, let's see, I mean, there's a whole bunch of games here. I mean, there's just so many good. So I want to put up a game. So let's try down. I know, of course, there's everything. Oh boy. All right, let's try Donkey Kong Country here, so everybody knows Donkey Kong Country. Oops. There. So I'll click that, boot it up, go a little bit higher so you hear that audio. So I can see game actually boots up like it normally would be onto the SNES. Now the screen, of course, it's about almost 4:3, but it's not like full screen here. Most games can get like a full screen, some just go half to widescreen, some certain ones. Of course, you can play with the joystick, but of course, that's only optional. The cool function about this is that you can also hook up a wired 360 controller, or better yet, a Bluetooth controller here. So I got here my wired 360 controller that's already hooked up. So if I really want to play with it, I can. All I have to do is just want to go back to the menu screen here. Ooh, that's a little bit loud. So yeah, so I'm going to go to the menus, and I'll show you the menus here. So there's like controller settings, and of course if I want to put in the 360, the 360 you can see right here will pretty much will go automatic. So should have it. Good. So there is my 360. You can see here that it's functional, right? So yeah, I can just pick the games, and let's just let's go with it. Let's go one game with it for the controller. So I'm going to show you guys what it is. Please excuse the mumbling with the commands. So there is F-Zero. So I'm going to use controller here just to show you guys it works. So yeah, and the game runs through smoothly on some. So I'm playing F-Zero. just runs normally as it would like an SNES, but of course it's all emulated. So it's pretty neat. So now you're wondering how I can get back. So I just kind of have a menu pop up here. Gonna go back to quick here. So there's that. Of course, I will show you guys a Bluetooth connection here as well, so I can tell you that this also works in Bluetooth. So I got here. It's an unbranded Wii U Pro controller. Yeah, it's unbranded because of course you cannot see it's made and it's pretty much bought. So I have not connected this to show you guys the purpose of it. Oh, it actually is connected. I did not realize. Huh. So yeah, if this is connected, then yeah, it should. But yeah, that's just one. Let me show you another one here. I do have another one that I have not connected yet. So let me just get it out of the box here. I just had it recharged. So yeah, it also, if you do have like any Bluetooth controller laying around and you kind of have spare, it works. It's actually you can also work this out with it. So let me get the other Bluetooth that's actually working here. Here it is. So here's another one. Hopefully it's not connected. Okay, this is not connected. So let me show how that works. So I'm gonna be going again to the menu screen. I'm gonna go to controller settings. I'm gonna pair Bluetooth, and here I'm just gonna go pair. If I can find it here. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna pair it up here like this, and it should recognize a Bluetooth momentarily. So it's working out. So which one is it? I think this is the 42. Is it 42 or 87? I think it's the 87. Nope, it's the 42. So it should, and voila, it's all paired. So I got two controllers paired here. You can see you got this paired and also this controller paired here as well. So I got two controllers paired, and I got like two players going on. So now I can play two-player action. Hooray! So yeah, that's kind of cool and neat. So yeah, it's all Bluetooth ready to play, and of course I'll show you guys the settings here, what it has. So of course you got the system settings. Pretty much the system will give you the updates here. Okay, the version, the disc. Of course you can also put some more games to this, as would it be a Raspberry Pi. Of course, I need to put the language in. There's the system went out reboot. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you put settings in, it will reboot itself. So yeah, any settings you do, you just want to make sure to be very wise about what you want to put here. And of course, I will show you guys that of course you can change the quality of it, but why would any? So there's the boot up screen. Of course, you know, every time it reboots should give you a different boot up screen each and every time. Of course, once again, let me just use my, actually, I'll use the controller so it'll be easier. Control, once again, it's going to be booting up here momentarily. Got the controller hooked up again. So yeah, it will recognize about it. So let me just go to settings. Okay, so there's also updates if you want to put in. There's game settings here that, you know, gives you an option if you want your games to be a 4x3 or, you know, 4x4, however you liked it. And sometimes when I have to save, rewind, all save, all that. And of course there's net play, but I have never tried to think, but I think you can. Of course there is the control settings that showed you, of course, 360 pack. Unfortunately, I can only hook up two. I don't know what the other. There's like 4 ports, but 2 of them only work. I don't know why the other one doesn't. So it just doesn't. Of course, there's also other settings here that just pretty much don't use. Of course, volume. You want to check it. Also, make sure that the audio output's also check. Of course, once again, there's the network settings, scrapper, advanced. Of course, the overclock at the very maximum because you want to make sure to have run all the games are. So it's all good here. So yeah. So let me show you guys some arcade. So, you know, I got some favorites here. Got a bunch of you know, classics, memes right here that, you know, mostly the fighters. Of course, you got the Metal Slugs. Yeah, you got a Mario. Yeah, I got pretty much this machine. I also have almost every game emulated into this. So yeah, let me try Windjammers here. To show you guys. Of course, I can the audio to show you guys that it works. And of course, you know, some the Neo Geo has a Europe version. So there's that. And of course, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm using controllers. So you want to make sure to actually have this disconnected everything. So just like, oh, there he goes. So I got the. Oh, I forgot. I'm actually using the controllers instead of the Joy-Cons. So yeah, I'm using controllers here. Show you guys it works.
Get ready.
See, Optum goes up, and then of course we got this, and then of course everything. So anyways, oh, I know, no, and of course I'm just right now doing it. So yeah. Yeah, okay, so so yeah, it works fine. I mean, the controllers at least. So yeah, there you have it. I don't know, there's nothing to show you guys. Yeah. So yeah, let me just turn this off and let me reboot it. Maybe I can work without the controllers here. Hold on just one sec. Let me just, because I'm going to use the Joy-Cons, or not the Joy-Cons, the, okay, let me see if I can find the hooked up here, because, there it is. I'm going to check this, put this up one more time. Of course, you pop out screen, like I say, every single time. You never see any of the live stream reviews like these much times, of course. Let me turn that off so I can show you guys a little example. So I'm going to play this on the controller stick. Let's play it one more time. Let's play, you know what, let's play some Simpsons. Just to show you guys the stick. Of course, boots up fine. Yeah, boot ups. I love the intro track screen. Of course, let's play some music. You know, of course, I'm playing. There's two players. Pretty good. So yeah, sticks, movement works, second player works. So yeah, everything's all moving fine, second player, third player. Of course, there's also, you can add more, like I say, on the second controller. But yeah, anyways, that is it for this. Of course, if I miss anything, well, pretty much this is what you expect on tape. But once again, if you want to check this out, I have the link in the description right below if you want to check it out. Of course, it's actually pretty good, pretty decent. I would say these are good for, you know, if you want to have friends hang over, maybe you know, maybe take us to cons or something. Yeah, this is pretty good. Although it's kind of heavy, it is about 33 pounds, at least the weight of it as it is. But yeah, the screen not too bright. It's actually pretty right. Like the sound, not too loud. It's actually pretty decent. Like I said, there's some distortion here and there. You'll be noticing it, but that could be, like I said, could be from the Maybe this machine how it came in as, but yeah. Anyways, but yeah, pretty decent. I really liked it. I mean, for the price worth, I believe it's about over $500. So yeah, these things ain't cheap. If you're wondering how much is the price. So, but I bought this about, yeah, I bought it around that price, 500 plus, and of course the shipping, depending on. But of course the from this seller I bought from, of course, he is very reliable. I mean, I had no issues. You know, he was good, communicative, and yeah, pretty much it said I was good, and it's all good. So, anyways, that is it for this review. Of course, we enjoyed it. Well, thank you for watching. And yeah, if you're interested in getting one of these, just go ahead and go pick it up. Link in the description if you want one. But of course, I'm just giving you some, you know, a little inside thoughts and a little review on this. Pretty silly, but pretty awesome to have. But you know, I don't think it's gonna be for anybody who wants to collect these, but just anyone should just want to buy this and, you know, give it to you or give it to somebody, a friend, anybody. Just go ahead and have it. Anyways, that is it. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you guys next time. So peace on out, and once again, if I miss anything, just leave it down in the comments and I'll get back to you. So hopefully this helps out for some of you who might be interested, but if not, then you might just move. Anyways, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I did order another one here, but this is not, it's not gonna be a Raspberry Pi. It's actually gonna be it has a Pandora, it has a Pandora S6, I believe. So that's gonna be a different separate video. I will have that little separate. Actually just have that order, should be coming in today. We'll may have a review of it and see how that different. Of course, it's very different because the other one is pure MAME with hacks memes, and this one just, you know, it's Raspberry Pi with all the emulation games in it. Just very different, of course. So anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and see you guys next time. Bye, guys.